Hey, are you a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So I have a question up here. Can we trust Muhammad? Um, Give me your reasons as to why we can trust Muhammad.
I feel like we can trust Muhammad because he had a good moral character. His society knew him to never tell a lie. Somebody that's known to be truthful is generally trustworthy.
You know why they said that? One of his names is Al-Amin.
I mean, Ahmed.
No, like that's another one of his names, Al-Amin, which means
Okay.
which means the trustworthy one, or the
Yeah,
one
the
who is
trustworthy
trustworthy.
one.
I'm sorry, can I just jump in? I'm so sorry to do this, but you
What's up?
said he wasn't a liar, but the Quran in 63, 633, 1041, 42, 14, 34, 80,
No, you have to
4.
slow down, bro. We can go to the verse, but you can't shotgun the verses and nobody knows what the verses say. So
No,
what verse are you talking about?
we can start with 633.
Well,
6:30 verse. I mean, chapter 6,
well,
verse 33. We can go to
James,
it
I
right
wanted
now.
to do something really quick. I wanted to do something really quick.
No worries, I apologize.
I
No worries.
promise I'll give
He
it to you.
said he wasn't a liar, but he was.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I can
fine.
go to it.
IDK,
No. He made a claim. No, he
IDK,
can't.
it's okay. IDK,
You
it's
already know
okay.
it's
It's okay.
not
Focus
okay.
on me.
No, it's
Focus
not
on me.
okay.
Why do you guys do this, bro?
I
Y'all
mean,
are
why did he just?
like whenever like somebody, like for instance, I take my dog walking and they see a squirrel, they immediately just start like, bro, like just focus, okay?
No, this is
Focus, okay?
okay. So
You
if
said
somebody
that
said,
Muhammad. Oh my
if
God, bro.
if somebody told you Jesus is a liar, you're not gonna want to refute them. You're just gonna sit there and let him
I
say that.
said you can get to. Trust me, bro. Trust me. You don't want to speak to James. Like
Bro, I'm
bro.
not scared of
He's
James. I
You
don't care
should
about
be.
James.
You should be.
Oh, I'm not scared of
James
him.
is worse than me. You should be. Okay.
Bro, I don't care about James,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. Mashallah. Okay. So Muhammad is called Al-Amin, and that's the reason why they say that he's trustworthy.
No, that's
Do,
not the reason why. They gave him that name, that nickname, because he was trustworthy. It's not because he had that name, and they said, "Oh, he's trustworthy because of that name."
So does Al-Amin mean he's trustworthy?
They gave him that nickname because he's trustworthy.
Does it mean he's trustworthy, my friend?
Yes, it means the trustworthy one.
Okay. What's my name?
What's your name? I don't know your name.
You can't read?
Your username on TikTok?
Yes.
It says Amin Apologetics.
Okay. My name's also Amin. So
Cool.
So does that mean that I'm trustworthy?
Look, listen, let me explain it to you. Prophet Muhammad was born with the name Ahmed and Muhammad. Later on, because of how trustworthy he was, they gave him the nickname Amin. You can't call yourself Amin and then everybody's gonna.
So guys,
no,
notice. So guys, notice the logic.
Mm.
Muhammad apparently does something that, according to his community, makes him trustworthy. None of us can tell the difference between him and a can of paint, but some group of people apparently think he's trustworthy. They give him this name. Now he's trustworthy, but I've been given literally this is my name that was given to me at baptism. Amin Yohanna. Okay. Just because somebody calls me quote unquote trustworthy, does it mean I'm trustworthy?
So if one person calls you trustworthy, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're trustworthy. But if you live in a community, let me finish. I said one person. Then one person. Yeah, let me finish. But if you live in a community, let's say you lived years ago and you lived in like a little village, and everybody in that village knew you as trustworthy, and they called you the trustworthy one, and it was you weren't born with that name. They gave you that nickname because how trustworthy you are. Then naturally, I would assume that you were trustworthy. It's just that simple logic.
I was given this name because I'm also very trustworthy. Does that mean that it's true?
But who are you? Who are you given the name by?
Thank you. Exactly. You're literally proving my point.
Who
gave Muhammad the name Al-Amin?
His community did.
Why should I trust his community? Why do I care what they say?
I just explained to you why. Do you want me to repeat what I just said?
My friend, you're
yeah. So for example,
just because listen to what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Just because somebody thinks somebody is trustworthy and they give them a name.
It's not somebody.
Oh, okay, so who is he then?
I told you it's a group of people.
Okay.
Like it's not one person said,
Muhammad is trustworthy. And again, we're going right back to the beginning. Why do I care what they say? How do I even know that what they're saying is true?
Because look, you're being so disingenuous right now. I already explained it to you. So you know people based off their their history, not history. What's the way for this? Their background. So this is Prophet Muhammad's background. Everybody knows him as this. Everybody in the society agrees that he's this person. So if everybody in the society agreed that he was a bad person, you'll be like, yes, he's a bad person. But everybody in the society knows his background as having a good background, being trustworthy. He never told a lie. So why would you think any other way? Why you have no proof to think any other way? You have no proof to think any other way. And now
I'm just going to help him.
Why should I trust it? Why should you think any other way if you have no evidence?
So let's say the same thing could be said about Buddha. Buddha's community believed he's a faithful person, etc., and he's trustworthy. Does that still make Buddha now trustworthy?
I would assume, based on, because I don't know Buddha personally, so I have no other reason
That's
to.
what I just
I have
said.
no other. Let me finish. I don't know Buddha personally, so I have no other reason to think that he's not trustworthy. If his whole community thinks that he's trustworthy, I would trust him.
So what applies to Buddhas in his community, should you then follow Buddha and actually trust Buddha? That means
now you're conflating two things. Hold on, you're conflating two things.
It's literally the exact same argument.
Let me show you why you're conflating two things. Let me show you why you're conflating. My argument wasn't, oh, this is the reason you should trust Prophet Muhammad. You asked me, can we?
What?
You asked me. You asked me. No. Hold on. I said that wrong. My argument wasn't, this is why we should follow Prophet Muhammad. You conflated trust with follow. I'm saying, yes, I can trust Buddha. Buddha was most likely a good person.
Don't trust Buddha cheese.
I can trust that. Let me finish. I can trust that. Oh my God. I can't say anything without getting. I can trust that Buddha was most likely a good person. Because now you're
making a distinction. Look, IDK, you're now making a distinction between trust and follow. Do you think that, I mean, when he says trust is not entailing follow? Because when Muhammad
I don't
is
think
saying,
he entailed. If you meant follow, he would have said follow.
Yes, it does. Yes,
no,
it does.
Doesn't.
Because
trust and follow is not the same thing.
Please let me finish my sentence so you can understand. If we can find in Buddha's writing that he says, follow my way, and we find in Muhammad's writing, follow my way, you're saying we can trust Buddha when we can trust Muhammad. In both writings, we see they require us to follow their ways. So therefore, they are entailing. The entanglement is embedded in trust in them. So that's the whole argument. It wasn't about trust him. Like, I trust Buddha to take $100 from me now. Is that what you think we're talking about? That I can trust Buddha with $100 or Muhammad with $100?
If you want to have like an action,
what are you on about?
No. If you wanted me to make an argument for why we should follow Prophet Muhammad, you can say that. But you said, why can we trust?
Yeah, he's not getting it. James, you had something that you wanted to show to prove that he actually was not trustworthy. You can go ahead and present it.
Well, this is perfect because this is from Al-Tabari. Now, Tabari, volume 6 on page 111.
Al-Tabari volume. I don't even know which.
I wasn't done. I was still talking. Don't know if you heard the words coming out my mouth, but I'll try again. It says, that evening, Jibreel came to him and reviewed the surah with him. And when he revealed the two phrases which Satan had cast upon his tongue, he said, Muhammad said, this is now Muhammad speaking, I have fabricated things against Allah and have imputed to him words which he has not spoken. If you fabricate things, it means you make up things that are untrue, meaning you are lied, you are a liar. So according to Muhammad himself, he lied, making
and where's this? Where's this hadith found? This is not authentic hadith.
This is to do with
no, I know. Yeah, this is.
It's in the Quran.
You're not begin.
No, this is not in the Quran.
Yes, it is.
This is to do with.
This is not the. If you show me, hold on. If you show me this screenshot, no, stop. If you show me this screenshot in the Quran, I'll leave this now.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay, I'll try again.
Yeah, show me this.
Stop.
This is not the Quran.
Listen.
Stop
Why
lying.
do they all do this?
Stop lying. Stop lying. This is not the Quran.
You shut your gob for a second and stop panicking.
I said this is in the Quran. I didn't say this was the Quran.
Yeah, the event is in the Quran. The narration of this event is not the narration the Quran was talking about.
Jesus.
Wow.
This is crazy, dude.
Listen. Stop conflating. Y'all are being so disingenuous. It's crazy.
Can you answer this question for me?
Go ahead.
According to what I've just read now from Tabari, do you agree that Muhammad lied and fabricated?
It's a false narration. We have stronger narrations of the event. It's a false one. It's fabricated.
So when we go to Surah 22:52, and it talks about the satanic verses and how Muhammad, according to the hadith,
Let's go to
Al-Amin,
22. You said what?
again, you're not
Surah 2,
listening
what?
because you're talking.
I'm trying
so
to go
much.
to the you
Shut
said
up
go
and
to
listen. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Don't talk. Don't talk. Sit quietly. Don't talk. Now listen. Let me educate you. Let me educate you.
It's crazy.
When I'm coming to this article that I'm reading with that Tabari gave us,
yeah, but
all
have a
I'm
good day.
doing is I'm stop talking, sit quietly, pretend you're a pigeon on the Kaaba,
Oh
hold
my
yourself.
God, he left, dude. Oh my God, dude. What's funny is they're like professional victims, bro. Like just professional victims. Like he's mad at us, doesn't even understand the argument. Then you bring him something that shows like, actually, no, Muhammad lied about stuff. And that's not even the argument I was gonna make. I was gonna make a worse argument. But James brought this to you, and instead of actually trying to listen to what he said, you just start crying. Like, come on, dude. Anyways, James, sorry, go ahead, bro. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I was just going to show you. And the verses in the Quran, remember, he said that Muhammad was trustworthy. Trust is someone you can trust.
Yeah.
But the Quran says, and I'll just give you the verses to go quickly. Surah 6:33, 10:41, 42:14, 34:8, and 35:4. Each time, even though it's not Muslims, people themselves said that Muhammad wasn't trustworthy. They actually called him a liar.
Yep.
So he wasn't all trustworthy.